3, 2, 1, go!
In this video, I'll be explaining exactly what I do to collect water rolling rods 0.5 presses. But first, we need to clear something up. TJ, Henry, Yoshi is really depressing and naive because every time I post the half A press video, Henry strategically build up speed for 12 hours. But it's not as simple as you might think. Maybe you guys need an example. So, as I explained earlier, TJ, Henry, Yoshi is really depressing and naive because every time I post the half A press video, the Scuttlebug's home will update to where the Scuttlebug was when Henry counts over and over. So, by strategically luring Henry to the edge of its radius and bumping into it, we can effectively travel multiples of 4 PUs at a time. But that's not actually true, since there are no objects in PUs. Furthermore, the N64 console will actually crash if you go to a PU and let the camera follow you. In this video, I'll be explaining exactly what I do to collect water rolling rods 0.5 presses. First, we need to clear something up. TJ, Henry, Yoshi is really depressing and naive because every time I post the half A press video, Henry strategically build up speed for 12 hours. But it's not as simple as you might think. Maybe you guys need an example. So, as I explained earlier, TJ, Henry, Yoshi is really depressing and naive because every time I post the half A press video, the Scuttlebug's home will update to where the Scuttlebug was when Henry counts over and over. So, by strategically luring Henry to the edge of its radius and bumping into it, we can effectively travel multiple of 4 PUs at a time. But that's not actually true, since there are no objects in PUs. Furthermore, the N64 console will actually crash if you go to a PU and let the camera follow you. In this video, I'll be explaining exactly what I do to collect water rolling rods 0.5 presses. But first, we need to clear something up. TJ, Henry, Yoshi is really depressing and naive because every time I post the half A press video, Henry strategically build up speed for 12 hours. But it's not as simple as you might think. Maybe you guys need an example. So, as I explained earlier, TJ, Henry, Yoshi is really depressing and naive because every time I post the half A press video, the Scuttlebug's home will update to where the Scuttlebug was when Henry counts over and over. So, by strategically luring Henry to the edge of its radius and bumping into it, we can effectively travel multiples of 4 PUs at a time. But that's not actually true, since there are no objects in PUs. Furthermore, the N64 console will actually crash if you go to a PU and let the camera follow you. In this video, I'll be explaining exactly what I do to collect water rolling rods 0.5 presses. But first, we need to clear something up. TJ, Henry, Yoshi is really depressing and naive because every time I post the half A press video, Henry strategically build up speed for 12 hours. But it's not as simple as you might think. Maybe you guys need an example. So, as I explained earlier, TJ, Henry, Yoshi is really depressing and naive because every time I post the half A press video, the Scuttlebug's home will update to where the Scuttlebug was when Henry counts over and over. So, by strategically luring Henry to the edge of its radius and bumping into it, we can effectively travel multiples of 4 PUs at a time. But that's not actually true, since there are no objects in PUs. Furthermore, the N64 console will actually crash if you go to a PU and let the camera follow you.
This game